So, our topic that we discuss is all about phylum Nemertea. So, okay, our phylum that we received was Nemertea. They are also known as a sea nymph. In Greek, the common name is ribbon worms. There's about 1,300 species of them. Their features are they live in marine, freshwater, and terrestrial. They are tripoblastic. They are simulate. They have digestive tract complete with an anus. They have a closed circulatory system and also a bilateral symmetry and a sexual reproduction. Body plan is in our bilateral symmetry, which means that they have a front, back, top, bottom, left, and right halves as mirror images, and then they are triploblastic, which means that they had three tissue layers. Oh, they are first discovered as squamates, which means that they didn't have any body cavities, and then the space between the two tubes was filled with just connective tissues, but later they were able to discover that they are the filaments, which means they have a complete body cavity aligned with mesoderm, and they are all their organ systems operate independently. They are more robust than flatworm. They have a complete gut. They have a circulatory system, a body wall, and they also have a regioskeletal elements. Their movement is locomotion, and they also do gas exchange. And you, as you can see on the right of the image, you can see that they have a stomach, they have a brain, they have a dorsal blood vessel, they have a mouth, and etc. Okay, and then the habitat that they are found in the ribbon worms are found in the freshwater, marine, and terrestrial. Most species are found in the marine habitats. They make hiding place on the bottom of the ocean, and the way they do that is they dig themselves into the sand, and they almost cover themselves completely in the sand. That's how they hide and act as a predator, and they can do also be scavengers. Okay, so their supports and locomotion. So they are supported by their muscles and other tissues of the body wall. Also, hydrostatic qualities of the mesenterium. There is a small benthic worms also propelled by the action of their epidermal cilia. A slime trail provides a lubrication when they are on the surface and large worms use their body wall muscles to propel them over moist surface. Pelagic worm drift or swim slowly. Indigestion, so they have a complete gut with an anus. Their entire digestive tube is ciliated, so the food pass in one direction from mouth to the anus by the cilia and their body wall construction. They typically store food as a fat, but they can also store it as this glycogen. Their transport of digestive materials done by their circulatory system. In feeding, also they are active predators on small invertebrates. Some can catch fish and active cephalopoods. There are two forms of feeding, by direct contact or long distance. Long distance requires use for the proboscis apparatus, a long blind tube used to capture prey. And also scavengers use direct contact, which do not require the use of the proboscis apparatus, only use body wall muscles and fur root. In circulation and gas exchange, Closed circulatory system consists of a vessel and thin wall space. Lachine blood wall vessel on slightly contractile and general body movement. Chin reaches blood flow. Blood flow is reverse direction, either is anteriorly or posteriorly. Blood is a colorless fluid with various cells. Cells can be pigmented, red, orange, green, and red. Gas exchange is epidermal and does not involve special structures. Oxygen and carbon dioxide diffuse across moist body surface, covered with mucus secretions. In nervous systems and sense of organs, syphilize interior and in amount of feeding structure, concentration of sensory and nervous and head. Central nervous system consists of a complex cerebral ganglion and longitudinal nerve cords. Several pairs of sensory nerves provides input in ganglion. Variety of sensory receptors concentrated on anterior end. Nemertea, sensitive touch, chemosensory as well, sensitive to dissolved chemicals in environment, sensitive irregular surfaces, passes pairs of complex several organs used with hunting or tracking prey. Last is reproduction and development. Two forms of reproduction, asexual and sexual processes. Asexual processes, some can generate parts of their body, undergo multiple transverse fusions into many fragments. Fragments turn into a one whole fragment, which eventually turn into a new worm. Sexual process, internal fertilization leads to develop an gastrula. Gonad along body proliferated and expanded between body wall and cup. Gastrula form after fertilization. Some a free-swimming larva develops pallium, other from larva where juvenile develops via imaginal dex.